Hello and welcome everyone. It is time to enter the kumite. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight. Okay guys, we have Arman Tsarukyan coming up against Mateusz Gamrot. This is a very important fight for the future of the lightweight division and a tough one to call. Both of these guys are championship material and at the very least top 5. These guys are so good, and I almost don't want this fight to happen yet. It could potentially hurt their star power, their progression, and even their mentality going forward. Arman Tsarukyan stuck out to me more than anything when he had that razor-close fight with Islam Makhachev, who a lot of people consider to be the best in the division right now. Tsarukyan met Makhachev head-on in the grappling department. There were a lot of crazy scrambles, and I honestly think he had more of an arsenal on the feet than Makhachev. He was also really young and green in that fight, and he's come a long way. I don't think the UFC really knew what they had in him yet. He showed us what he's really made of in his fights with Olivier Aubin-Mercier, Christos Giagos, and Joel Alvarez. All of these guys are top-notch material, and Tsarukyan showed to just be better. He has phenomenal wrestling and grappling. He has sneaky high kicks, spinning kicks to the head or to the body. We don't see that versatility, especially in the kick department, too often from strong grapplers. His form when he shoots down really low for a takedown, it's so perfect. He'll get that double leg and windmill your legs and to side control. He gets those old school takedowns in the UFC that we just don't see too often anymore. And he's really good about catching kicks, even low kicks, and diving in for the low double legs. He gets his kicks up there quick, and a lot of people are worried about the takedown, so it's a dangerous tool in his kit. He also has strong fundamentals in boxing. He chains things together off of his jab. He has a great check left hook. He has his moments where he'll angle off beautifully, and he has power in both hands. All around, he is an exceptional fighter. As for Mateusz Gamrot, I started really paying attention to him the moment he entered the UFC and made his debut against Guram Kutateladze. He lost the fight by a close decision, but both of those guys walked out winners, and it could have been scored either way. Even Kutateladze himself said that Gamrot won that fight. Gamrot has really strong wrestling. I would say that he's a wrestler first. He does have good boxing. He just fights linearly for the most part, forward and backwards. He does mix it up to the body and the head really well. He changes levels a lot. So he definitely isn't easy to read when he's coming forward. He can have a very brash personality, and he brings that energy with him into the octagon. He fights with an intensity, and he is not willing to accept defeat. He has a powerful 1-2, and he's good about finding his way through the guard, under the guard, around the guard with that straight, and he can fight out of both stances. He switches stances quite often. I will say that he mostly fights out of southpaw, and I expect him to utilize that here. That'll give him a slight advantage considering that the majority of fighters are orthodox, and the battle will be for the outside foot advantage. Both fighters are primarily grapplers. I don't see either one of them being able to neutralize the other and dominate from there. Tsarukyan might have better scrambles and a stronger double leg and might have better technique with his low shots, but Gamrot might be more versatile with his single legs. He has that freestyle wrestling style and can change the angle and drive in different directions to find that weakness in your base. This is a tough fight to call, man. I don't know who's going to come out on top in this one, honestly. I really don't want this fight to happen yet, but here we are. Looking at what I've seen from them thus far, I'm going to have to lean toward Arman Tsarukyan. I think he has the more versatile striking, and I believe he'll be the physically stronger fighter in there. Gamrot is great at what he does, but I don't know if he has the same kind of options with his techniques. Ultimately, though, I'm going to go with Arman Tsarukyan via decision. I don't see him getting the finish in a 3-rounder. I think I might even call it different if it was a 5-round fight. I might lean toward Gamrot in that. But yeah, I see Tsarukyan getting his hand raised, and that's a tough one for me to say as someone who's so high on Gamrot. With that, I'll go ahead and wrap things up. If you like the content we're providing, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you disagree with our picks, make sure to berate us down in the comments below. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you can even follow me personally on Twitter. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight.